We have food.
I will feed myself.
We have food in the pit. Okay. Anyways,
do you?
I
do
did.
you?
I don't
Or
know
more
about
than just
your
like
food.
chips?
Probably this time. Actually, we have cereal now.
Hey, cereal's good.
I know. Alrighty.
The Garage Gospel. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's roll. This is the Garage Gospel. The Garage Gospel.
What's up, guys? Welcome
What's
back.
up?
We're here to finish our little Q&A bit. This will probably be a little bit of a shorter episode just because we're trying to finish up what we started.
But also, with that being said, we meant to fit all 4 questions in last week's video.
That did not happen. We got halfway
So,
through. So
we'll
this
see where we get.
should be good, hopefully. We're going to try to make sure all 3 of us can be here every single time. So
We actually didn't do one last week because we couldn't get Reed available.
yeah.
He's working full time now, thank goodness. But also,
Yay, but
crap.
also, dang it.
So
yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be good, but yeah, that's why there's only 2 of us today. So why not jump straight in? Because yeah,
all right. Well, if we're jumping straight in, let's go straight to the first question.
for sure.
If life feels comfortable and things are going well, does that mean I'm doing something wrong as a Christian? Isn't following Jesus supposed to be hard? What's your first thought?
First thought
'Cause
is
I got 2 verses right here.
I would
Looks
have
like
to.
you got one of them.
Yeah, I would have to. I would have to say, what does comfortable mean? Kinda, because I'd probably answer your question with a question. I'd be like, so is you're comfortable not acknowledging God, or is you're comfortable your life is good right now? Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Because being comfortable can either mean you are just being lazy and staying in your own spot and not doing anything, and you're just fine, and you haven't heard from the Lord, so you don't move, kind of thing. Or are you genuinely seeking God and your life just is good right now? There's a big difference.
Yeah. When I first read this question, I think of I'm following him, I'm pursuing him. I'm kind of, and life is going really well. And the first thing that comes to, first verse I found was John 16:33. You got it pulled up over there.
Mm-hmm.
I've said these things to you that in me you may have peace in the world, and in the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world.
Yeah.
You'll have peace. Pursue him, follow him, root deep in the word, root deep into him. You'll have peace. Life will be, it might not be all sunshine and butterflies,
Correct.
but you'll have peace in the end. At the end of the day, you'll have your identity in him. You'll have all these things.
Yeah.
And what were you gonna say?
No, it's just life does get hard.
Life
Like,
does get hard.
It is usually a tougher life in general. Just because there's a lot in this world that go against what Jesus says. So that, yes, it is hard, generally speaking, but there's times and spaces in life where you are just enjoying him, and there's no persecution per se of any sort, and you're just enjoying his presence. Like, that's a good thing. Life is supposed to be a life where you can thrive with God. Like, that is what it is. So yes, don't worry about that. Just seek him, but seeking him also brings persecution at the same time.
That's my next verse. Philippians, if you want to flip it.
Yeah.
Flip to it, Philippians 1:29. For it has been granted to you that for the sake of Christ you should not only believe in him, but also suffer for his sake. Engage in the same conflict that you saw I had, and now you hear I still have. This is Paul writing it to the Philippian church, and he's writing it from prison.
Yeah.
And in heavy persecution because he's sharing. And so, yes, it's okay that your life is great. You could be pressing hard into here, and you're pressing hard, you're doing great for yourself. Are you going out?
Yeah. Are you sharing it in a way somehow, or are you living it? Because living it's big too.
Living it's big, but it's also speaking it.
Yeah.
Speaking it. Are you going out to other people? Hey, how can I pray for you today?
Yeah.
giving a space, stepping into that space that you might receive persecution. It's just that instead of just staying in your one-on-one time, you're not going to get persecuted in that area, which is good. It's supposed to be a safe place, our one-on-one time with the Lord. But we're supposed to go from that, overflow into the world,
Yeah.
and put ourselves in those uncomfortable positions where we could be persecuted, where we could have those same tribulations and trials that Paul had.
Yeah, I take it one step further. Do they know you're a Christian?
Yeah.
Do you say that you are? Or do you actually claim to be that? Because if you don't, and you live like the world, no one's going to know.
Yeah.
And yes, all of us fail. All of us sin. That is correct. There will be moments where we trip and maybe even fall a little bit. But you will become more like Christ as you follow and seek him. And does your life reflect that? Because a lot of the times, if you are reflecting Christ, they will come to you and go, "What are you on?
Literally, yeah.
How are you like this? What are you doing?" Or they'll come up to you like, "You're the nicest person I met." And then you take that, or the kindest, and you're like, you take that opportunity to go, "Yes, only because of Jesus, though, can I tell you my testimony?"
Yeah.
And boom.
Yeah.
So,
In the same way he would answer your question with a question. I would answer your question with a question. My question would be, are you going out?
Mhm.
It's amazing. I 100% encourage everyone, root into the Bible.
yes, please.
Dig deep. Please, please, please. Look at yourself, root yourself in the Bible. The next step is go out.
Yeah. Be a light when you leave your house.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that, just to add on, don't be spiritually passive.
Yeah. Someone says something wrong
the
about the
lukewarm
Bible.
will be spit out of God's mouth, Jesus' mouth.
Yeah.
That is in Revelation 3:15 through 16. I'm going to look it up, though, just to make sure
Well, he looks it up.
it's right.
This was just Easter season. Last Sunday was Easter.
Correct.
I was talking to some coworkers of mine, and I was like, "Yeah, Easter's this Sunday." And they're like, "Oh, wow, Easter's this Sunday." I was like, "Yeah, today is Good Friday." And I was like, they genuinely asked me, "Wait, what's Good Friday again?" And I took the chance. I took the opportunity to be like, "Oh, that's the day Jesus died for all of our sins." And I gave them like the quick little. It was the simple Sunday school answer. He died for our
sure.
sins, and so that he could love us, and so we could live eternally with him. Like, obviously, they weren't 100% into it because I was at work and they weren't expecting all that.
Mm-hmm.
And they said back to me, "I thought Christmas was the day that Jesus died on the cross."
Hey, you know.
And I just took that one step
okay.
further. It's like, nope, that was the day he was born into this world. And
Yeah.
just trying to share the brief story of the Bible any way I could. If they bring it up and they get something wrong, don't just sit in the corner like, that's not right.
Yeah, please.
Actually go out and be like, actually, no. So
Don't be mean either.
Today is this. Don't be mean about it. Don't be like, oh, you got it wrong, blah, blah, blah.
Like,
Today's the day
you're
you
not a
got-
good Christian. Well, I mean, if they're not Christian, why would they know that?
Yeah,
So,
but like take the opportunity to be like, actually, this is what happened.
yeah.
And talk to them about it. It's the easiest way to step your foot in there and get them thinking about that.
Yeah, it is Revelation 3:15 through 16. I'll say it. "I know your works. You are neither cold nor hot. Would that you were either cold or hot." So he's pretty much saying, I would rather you be one or the other. "So because you are lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth." And this is Revelation. This is to the church in Laodicea, but there's a lot of things, especially right there, that is easily applied to us right now. Like there's like these letters to these churches in Revelation, like there is a lot of stuff that's in there that I'm like, ooh, we're like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, ooh, that hits us.
Read all of the letters from Paul to the
Yeah.
churches.
Again, Revelation is a highly debated chapter and book in the Bible, but I'm not quite ready to have a full conversation on what that means at all because there's so much going on around it.
Mm-hmm.
At least that people talk about and all the chatter is. But again, the letters are hugely eye-opening. I literally one night couldn't go to bed and I just started reading. It was the most terrifying thing because I wasn't fully a Christian. It was the most terrifying book of letters I read. I was like, holy crap, I'm cooked. So,
Most
but
terrifying
anyways,
sequence of letters you could read.
yeah, please do not be lukewarm. Either be
Please.
saying, no, I'm not a Christ follower, or yes, I am, and take it seriously. Because if you are a Christ follower and don't do anything about it and you still live like the world, that is what we call being, you're taking the Lord's name in vain, which I just learned this. I thought that was interesting. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
wait,
not
it's
just
not just, oh my God. Like, that's
it's
not
not
actually
just
it.
that. It's when you claim Christianity, you claim His name, you claim to act and love like Him, and then you go the other way.
And you live something else.
And this is why so many people have problems with the church. They
'cause people
had
do that.
one bad experience, and it was Christians who weren't living like Christ. They were taking the Lord's name in vain. They were using that Christian name and putting the wrong meaning behind it for those people coming to their church. And it's just, you have to show them, people you're trying to talk to, what a Christian actually is, what they're called to be, how they're called to act, and they're called to reflect Jesus.
Yeah, we'll come back on a different episode for the Ten Commandments, because that's a whole.
Yeah,
I love
we should
that
go
topic.
step by step.
I
Each
agree.
commandment
I agree.
One commandment at a time.
That oh
They
man.
might not be 30-minute episodes, but one
Because
commandment at a
just to give us short preview, a lot of people go, the Ten Commandments are immediately ruled out because it's the Old Testament, and I go, okay, and he's like, Jesus is the new covenant. I'm like, rephrase.
Yes and
He's
no.
the fulfillment of the old.
Yeah.
That is what he did. He completed that covenant. He completed. He finished. And I'm like, so those are important, but you also have to take in deep dive into what each one mean and why they were there. So that's, again, a whole different episode, but I love that one now because
You got
I'm
me
like,
riled up trying to
dude.
wanting to say stuff.
boom, it just blew my mind. I was like, that makes so much better. Thank you for actually giving me the words to answer that, because I was trying to say that and I just didn't have the words. And I was like, I didn't know how to explain it. And now I'm like, boom, and I'm like, yes, come on. So that's a different talk for a different day.
Different topic for a different day.
We'll go on to the next one because I feel like we answered that one pretty well.
Yeah, we covered that one. Do you want to read the next one?
Yeah. How do I deepen my relationship with God, especially when I feel distant? This is huge because feelings aren't forever. All your emotions and feelings do this all the time. They're a roller coaster. You feel them, and then you don't, and then you feel them again, and then you don't. And like physically, internally, feeling God's presence all the time does not happen. His presence, you literally, not that it's not there, you just don't have that reassuring feeling sometimes. And I fully get that. I've been there, done that, and it still happens. Like there's some times to where I'm sitting there, I'm like, I just don't feel like the Lord's with me, but He is. I think it's a way of looking at it as like, hey, even though you don't feel me, do you still trust me? Even though you don't sense I'm there sometimes, are you still going to come to me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still here, but I'm waiting to see what you do. And so that's really huge. I really like that question. Do you have a verse pulled up?
I got two.
Bet. Send it.
My first one, it says in James 4:8,
Mhm.
Draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded.
Double-minded's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't even, yeah. Used to be real double-minded, but
double-minded is doubting, essentially. Being like, Lord, I trust you, but I don't think you can do it.
yeah.
Dude, it is, that whole doubting aspect is another episode, because wow, it rocked my world. I was like, ooh, whoops.
You have to
That's why I didn't
all
get that.
in. You got to go
That's-
all in.
That's why those things didn't happen, is because I was double-minded.
Christianity is all or nothing.
100%. Absolutely.
But right here, just in the first part of the verse, it says, draw near to God and He will draw near to you.
Correct.
If you're stuck in this season where you don't feel Him, keep pushing. Like, this is the season I'm in now. I'm trying. I'm
with you.
trying to stay disciplined enough to stay in my Bible. I'm failing. Let me tell you. I will be the first one to say
I admit.
I'm not consistently
I'm
in
not
my
either.
Bible.
It's a
I'm
big problem.
trying, and I try to fit it in those 10 minutes. I've talked about it before. 10 minutes. I've tried to fit it in. It doesn't feel like enough time, but it's just starting that discipline of when you're bored, don't scroll. Don't hop on Disney Plus. Don't hop on YouTube.
You're telling me.
Hop into the Bible. I did that. I got home from work today. I had 2 hours before I was coming here. I started playing Bad Piggies.
Yeah, no joke. This morning I woke up, did something for my business that I'm still trying to figure out, and then I could have been either working on that or reading my Bible, and I chose not to, and I watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I literally look back and I'm like, what am I doing? This is stupid.
We live in a fast-paced, always taking information in world, and we're taking information here, but oftentimes our brains are like, it's not fast enough.
Yep.
We have to take that time to slow down and put intention into here.
And even for me especially, I understand that I also am a very busy college student that also is trying to do a job and is also trying to do this podcast and is also, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't give me an excuse.
No.
Ever. But I also have to just manage my time better.
We should always be scheduling our time around our time with the Lord and not trying to fit him into our schedule.
Yeah. I got to do better at that.
That's one thing I've been saying for a long time and I've been struggling with for the longest time. Because
I agree.
If you know me, I work full-time student, doing this podcast.
Crazy.
Trying to start a photography business. It's go, go, go for me.
100%. I'm with you. For sure.
Get new jobs left and right. Not even left and right. I've had the same main job, but like this side gig.
Yeah.
And this side gig. And this just trying to make money in every which way.
Yeah.
But
100%.
And then my second one was Jeremiah 29:13. If I can find it again. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart.
Mm-hmm. Go after it. Do not back down, even though it feels hopeless sometimes. There is always hope. And how do I know that? Is because I was the definition of hopeless. And God came in and gave me hope. And again, it's my testimony I shared in the first episode, if you go all the way back. I didn't deserve that. If I'm honest, that doesn't happen almost ever to anyone. That is more of a extraordinary occurrence for that to happen. But I'm blessed because I don't think I would be here if that didn't happen. I was utterly hopeless, and I hated myself, and I hated life. I was done. I just gave up. I saw myself as worthless, and so I thought everything else did too. And so I, again, just like my testimony, thought, you know what, we're just going to start cutting myself, right? Get the hand, because it's supposed to be like your own fingerprint and super unique, and I didn't see myself that way. Then God showed up and gave me hope and gave me a mission, but also a value, and he said, you are my son. And it was a thought that wasn't my own. I didn't hear a voice. I wish I really did, like an actual audible voice. That'd been crazy. But it was just this thought that said, what are you doing? And I was like, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not stupid. That is what I'm not. And he goes, you are my son. And I was like, oh. And I immediately put the knife away and just cried. So again, God is the definition of hope. He brings it. And so don't ever go hopeless. Don't ever go hopeless.
Yeah. To bring it back to how can I deepen my relationship with God, especially in seasons where I don't feel close to him? Just push in. Both
Have
these
hope.
verses. Seek and you will find when you seek with all your heart.
Yeah.
And seek and you will find. Do not be double-minded.
That's
Go
hard.
all in. It's very hard
that
to
is
go
hard.
in and be like, and not in the back of your mind be like, what if? Just proclaim Jesus' name over those thoughts.
Yeah. And maybe that's the hard part for you. Like, going back to that comfortable question, that is the hard right now. Maybe not extra, like, physical things in your life. That is the hard part, is you submitting yourself to God all the time. And it's a very hard thing to do, because there's obviously that thought in your head of, what if that's not enough? Right? Especially when it comes to money.
Yeah.
Like, what if that's not enough? What if what God's calling me to do isn't enough? For me, I'm talking with the Lord heavily on my business that I'm making. I'm like, Lord, is this the right thing to do? And I don't know yet. I think it is. There hasn't been anything calling me off of it. But there's always that thought of, does this potentially put me in a spot to where I'm saying no to God? Saying, no, I don't think you're enough to provide for me. And that's not at all what I want. And I think Jesus knows that. And I think that's why there's a balance to that. But he's called me to go pastor in somewhere in some division of some sort, and
He will
I'm
lead the way.
sitting here like, you know that I want to provide for my family. That like that thought of like, yo, I just gotta trust you now because that's a job that not a lot happens for money, and so I'm okay with that, and I know that He will provide, and so that's why I'm very, very, very deep on prayer. And is my business the way to go? Do you want me to be there, or do you want me to solely be pastor and that's it? And so I am so far not convicted to get rid of it. I think it is still a blessing to be able to do. And so there's now more responsibility for me saying, hey, you trust me. No matter what happens there, you trust me. And so that's a different thing. But always have hope and always stay true and always trust Him. Because if you do that, everything will line
Those
up.
seasons will pass where you don't feel close to Him, and seasons will come where you feel so insanely close to Him.
Yeah, for sure.
But
100%. Yeah. Please shoot us more questions. We're waiting. We're
shoot us
starting to
more
get out of
questions.
our,
shoot us more prayer requests.
yeah, especially those.
Big
Please.
time prayer requests. We will sit. And
Please.
if you see us in person, tap us on the shoulder. We'll pray with you.
Ask us. Yeah, ask us literally anything. It could be a question. It could be a prayer. We're down. Let's go. I know a lot of you guys are either high school students or just getting out or
Well, you
middle
know us
school.
in some way.
Like, you know us somehow. And I just want to say, don't be scared. Please talk to us. If you have a question, somehow get our information and text us it. If you're not comfortable commenting it on YouTube or DMing us on Instagram, like, get in contact, please. We will gladly answer your question and also ask if we can share your question.
And don't think your question's too deep or don't
Or too shallow.
Or too shallow. Like there's
No question is
no
out of
bad
context.
question about the Bible. There are questions we can't answer. We're not theologians.
I agree.
And we will straight up be like, so we got these questions.
We'll come back. I don't know.
I don't know. Check back in a couple weeks. I don't know. Check back. This one, I got you. Like,
Yeah.
We'll be upfront with it.
We'll read it and go, you don't. I died. Okay. We'll come back.
PK.
Help. We need other sources.
Our pastor, if you
Yes.
don't know.
Yes. Help us, please. I don't know.
Help me.
So, again, we don't know everything. Sometimes I wish I kind of did, but sometimes I'm glad I don't. So, please just launch them. Launch them. We will
Send
do
it.
our best. So,
Send it.
yep. Just, back to a old saying, yeet that thing. Just
YOLO.
yeet it. Just say, hey, I have a question, and we will do our best to answer. And it can be controversial. It also can be shallow. It does not matter. So just go for it. We're here to pray for you. We're here to just be with you as well. So we thank you for your cooperation with us. And I know it's been difficult. We haven't been every week recently, and
We have
it's
not
been
been
bugging me.
consistent. And hey, this semester's almost over.
Yes,
We're about to have a lot more time on our hands.
almost.
Sun's out, which means we might be back in the garage soon with some cars. We're hoping to get out of just this kind of sit here and talk at you guys.
Yeah.
Kind of.
We want to get back into the car stuff.
We really do, which is.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but this is probably gonna be what we do every winter. Like we're gonna have
Yeah.
to sit down and just be like, all right, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
But
We'll use those sessions for something a little different. We'll figure that out later.
yeah.
But yeah, we're getting close to back normal setting. I'm hyped. I cannot wait. Michigan is driving me crazy because they go back to cold weather. It's
Michigan's bipolar.
Yeah, it has to be. I don't understand why it's doing this to me. But we appreciate you guys. And we love you. Yeah, sorry. Words are hard. Come on now. We appreciate you guys. We love you. I know it's a little shorter this time, but we just kind of wanted to touch back on those questions and make sure they're answered.
We want to get something out there because we've been radio silent for a minute.
Yeah. Whoops. So we love you. We cannot wait for the next one. Please stay tuned. We're not dead.
And God's not
We're
dead
alive.
either.
I agree. Ooh,
He's risen.
slogan. God's not dead. We're not dead, and so isn't God. So He is risen indeed, because it is actually Easter. So yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. We appreciate you. Peace out.
See ya.